up and get going this morning. 800-785-1073. You can email Eric at ericzaneshow.com. So, where I am, I'm right here, right here. Weird Al. Right here in the middle of this traffic jam. I haven't known what is from this. So, here we go, M6. That thing, I think it was opened like 2004, somewhere around there. And
apparently they didn't do a very good job of building it, right? That's what I've heard.
Here's what happened. First of all, it's where M6 begins on the west side to Wilson. Mm-hmm. Eastbound and westbound lanes will be torn up, and you will not be able to use it until the fall. And it actually, for the amount of work that's getting done, November is an insanely short amount of time, it seems, to get this done. But
do you actually believe they're going to be done by then?
I do. Okay. I do. They've got a plan. $9.5 million in construction. That begins on Saturday. The eastbound lanes of M6, from the beginning of it to east of Wilson, will be shut down around 7:30 a.m. for several months to be reconstructed. Westbound lanes will close later this summer for work as well. Ripping up the pavement, putting down new pavement through mid-November. So we get both bounds reconstructed this year in one season, said Michigan Department of Transportation spokesman John Richard. 2004, just 13 years old. So why the hell is it like that? If you've been on it at all, it's every 6-8 feet, there's a button. And boy, how did this happen? It shouldn't have gone this way. So some people did some poking around. They figured out that, MDOT officials said that the problem occurred because there was a shortage in resin, a key ingredient in concrete, and the shortage forced the freeway to be built with synthetic resin, which sucks.
How is that acceptable?
So, because they were short on resin, they had to whip up a batch of their own homemade resin to make this go. And so, I wonder if there was a conversation back then that was revealed here. Hey, we're going to go with our synthetic resin, our homegrown synthetic resin, as opposed to what is normally used in the concrete. It'll be fine. It's the same thing. Okay. Now, here we go. I wonder if that, what do you call it? The company that put this whole thing, that did the last project, if they're on the hook for it.
Doubtful, right? People aren't held accountable.
I don't know. Maybe there was a guarantee on the work because it was because of the scope and because it should have lasted this long. You know, we guarantee your roof will be okay for 30 years or whatever. All that pavement is going to go. We're going to put down new because obviously the pavement out there now is not working. So that project was pushed up. It was supposed to take place 2022. Right. But they said this has to be done. Everybody's getting pissed.
Well, I don't think that road could survive another, what is that, 6 years?
Now, there's been a population boom since 2004. The population of Kent County has increased by nearly 50,000 people and 30,000 in Autoboy County. There's a lot of jobs that are being added, and a lot of people are moving here, increasing the population dramatically. The number of cars that drive the stretch of M46 every day has gone up by 46%. That should have affected that much, right? By every car, and every time it's on the road, it's rare on the road. But it still should have survived. But it was that long. I'm just saying that the reason why they throw that number in there is to show you the need to get this done.
Yeah.
The first couple of days, even the first week, is pretty hectic. Now, but when things settle down, according to Richard, people will find their way. But listen to this detour. If you're a guy that, let's say, you take M6 on the west side to 131, and then you go down to 76th Street to get to work, right? If that were open, you have to go all the way up into downtown on 196, get on 131, and take it south. That is the recommended route.
There's got to be a quicker way. Like 28th Street is always just screwed.
Yeah, so that's not going to work.
No, that's definitely not going to work. 44th Street, maybe?
Off of 196 to 44. Yeah, I think that what they're concerned with is those surface streets won't have the capacity to a day's worth of morning rush commuters. I mean,
and this is keeping in mind that 131 also sucks.
Right. Now,
all the highways suck.
Well, they have the funding for it now. It's just going to take a while to get all these built. Right
about Grand Rapids is going to be so mad. Everyone just stay in your house for the foreseeable future.
Storm has hit and done a lot of damage. 90 plus mile an hour winds, in some cases over 100 miles an hour. We talked about that just a moment ago as Kevin from Hastings joins us. Kevin, what did you see when you were doing your morning commute this morning?
By about 5 a.m. like no cars on the road, M37 the whole way, trees down, power lines all over the place, power poles snapped in half. By the time I got to work, it looked like I brought half the wilderness in my car. Stuff was everywhere. And it was crazy.
Yeah, now did you not realize the scope of what had happened until you got on the road? Because for me and a lot of people, that's what it was. It wasn't until you realized that there was leaves and tree limbs everywhere.
Well, I don't have to be planning for rain. I mean, I got on the road and I was like, oh, hey, this happened. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I was ducking and dodging the whole way to the McLaren Center where I work. Yeah. Absolutely insane.
Because you can't see them, you had to slow down just to avoid hitting tree limbs.
Exactly. I made sure to leave for work by a half hour early. Yeah. And it turned out by the time we got to work, power was out, went home anyway.
Yeah.
So it ended up being a waste of time.
All right, Kevin. Enjoy the day off. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the dog, I wouldn't have noticed that it rained.
Yeah.
I'm a very deep
woke
sleep.
me up. 800-785-1073. When we come back, how about this? Our next guest has spent the last week on vacation, in quotes, installing hidden cameras in his rental home. Find out who that is. We'll talk to him next. But first, a word from our friends at Xfinity. They've got the on-time guarantee now to make things so easy for you. If you're an Xfinity customer, and you should be, how about this? 2-hour appointment windows are a thing. In the old days, hey, can you come fix my stuff? Okay, we'll be there Tuesday. What time? Tuesday. Now, 2-hour windows, including nights and weekends. They're doing everything they can to be there when you need them. And if they're late, they'll credit your account with $20. That is fantastic. It's one of the reasons that Xfinity is the best. They've narrowed their service windows to 2 hours, and you can take advantage of that. Just one of the many ways Xfinity is enhancing the customer experience. Call them at 1-800-XFINITY or Xfinity.com to hear more about what Xfinity has to offer.
Good morning, West Michigan. There's a lot to report this morning due to last night's storm. 32nd Street is blocked between Breton and Schaefer Avenue, and Leonard Street is blocked between Kinney and Remembrance due to fallen trees. Lake Michigan Drive is blocked between Boyne Boulevard and 84th Avenue due to a tree and wires being down. There's an accident at 44th Street and Eastern Avenue, and also an accident at 6 Mile and Division. And if traffic lights are out, make sure to treat them as a 4-way stop. I'm Fender Ben with your morning's traffic. Drive safe, West Michigan.
Wow. Sponsored by Sam's Club. It's instant savings time at Sam's Club. Save on delicious chicken breasts, fresh avocados, Evian water, and more. Stop by or visit samsclub.com for instant savings.
I'm Amy Lawrence with the CBS Sports Minute. Is it time to panic yet? Here we are, 3 games before the All-Star break, and the World Series champs find themselves below 500 again. They may have reached new lows in Thursday's rout at home by the division-leading Brewers. Not only did they get torched for 7 runs in the third, but they pulled all their regulars late, and Joe Madden put outfielder John Jay on the mound to pitch the ninth. The Cubs don't have any real explanation for their first-half mediocrity. This is basically the same roster that won 200 games the last 2 years and broke the curse with a thrilling World Series. The talent is unquestioned, but they aren't producing. Theo Epstein isn't bringing in reinforcements either. He's expecting these Cubs to figure it out. So maybe the dog days are exactly what they need. With half the season yet to go, at least they have time on their side. I'm Amy Lawrence.
Is it time for new brakes? When it comes to safety, there's nothing more important than your vehicle's brakes. You never want to feel like you can't stop, so why not trust the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts to help you choose the brakes that are the exact fit for your vehicle. They've got